from the Cherokee Association of Realtors doing a video this month on the statistics that you may want to use with your clients. And as always, I know that as a member of the Cherokee Association of Realtors, you work hard to serve our communities, protect private property rights, and elevate our profession. So the median price looks like it dipped dramatically. I'll talk about more this at 460. But if you look historically, prior to COVID, it's not at all unusual to peak in the summer and then drop in November, December area. We peaked, dropped, peaked, dropped, peaked, dropped, peaked, dropped. So it's not an unusual pattern. And as always, we look at the statistics and we're looking for patterns. We're not looking for snapshots. So the 460 might be a snapshot, and you might see in the news, prices dropped 4%, last month, but it's not the truth because I'll explain that in just a second. And number of sales dropped dramatically, 252. Although I'm doing this on the 3rd because I have other commitments. And I suspect if I waited another couple of days that this number might pop up to 260, 265 as people, being real estate agents, aren't reporting their sales, or FMLS aren't reporting the sales, for a couple of days. So I'll amend this number next week or next month as we do the statistics. But again, the snapshot is we're down in number of transactions. Over the course of the year, we're up very slightly in the sales price. If we look at just the snapshot of what's going on, we have 1,222 active listings. That's down 40 from last month. Median price is 574. We have about 350 under contract. If 3/4 of those close, we're going to see higher 200s next month for closing, and the closing price 252. The median price was 460,000, although the average price was 532. Average is you add everything up, divide it. Median price means 50% closed above it and 50% closed below it. If we look, we still have 14% of our inventory that's active is over $1 million. They only had 9 close. Oops, this is supposed to say in November. I'm so sorry. Which gives us 19 months of remaining inventory, and there's 36 under contract. If we look, we had 44 above 900 but below $1 million with 4 sales, and then 9 sales, 800 to 900,000, 700,000. It seems to be we had some sweet spots between 400 and 700,000. But look at the median days on market. Even the ones below 300 are now approaching 6 weeks on the median or average days on the market. Of the 33 homes we have below 300,000, 4 were modular homes, 9 were fixer-uppers, 12 were attached housing, and 8 were move-in ready, although most of them were in smaller homes. And 19 homes went off market. 19 homes went off market as far as I can tell. And I looked through, there was 35, and I looked through for the ones that immediately went back on the market. So some sellers, out of 1,222 on the market, 19 going off the market is a very small number. And this is in contrast to recent news I've seen where it says that last month was the largest number of sellers taking their homes off the market in a long time. I did want to share why I think its snapshot showed that we were at 460 is if you looked at last month, we had 35 more homes close over 500,000. If that same number had closed in November, the median price would have been 521,000, not 460. So I want to reiterate that there's lies, damn lies, and statistics, as the philosopher Disraeli said. We need to look at trends and not snapshots. And the trend that I'm looking at right now is that prices seem to be stabilizing, meaning we're not going to see massive appreciation in 2026, and that the days on the market seem to be 6 to 9 weeks of homes on sitting on the market, and especially in the month of December and January when fewer buyers are out there. It might be something to prepare yourself for with your sellers as you take the listing or as you list them in quotation marks. After they've been on the market for 30 days, you might want to do another listing presentation and show them what the market's done with the value of it, and also remind them of what the marketing was that you've done, all the services that you've provided, the feedback you've gotten from the buyers that have seen the property. By the way, everybody, please give feedback when you show a home. It really helps us as listing agents to converse with our sellers as to what's going on. So one possible explanation is we just had fewer closings last month, and we had a lot fewer closings, of over 500,000. In fact, we had almost 10% fewer closings overall, 10, 12% fewer closings overall. Another source, the Georgia Association of Realtors, if you look at the stats, they're a month behind. This is November. That I reported on, this is October, is what they're reporting on. And just the single family houses, you say, are showing for 549. The median price for the townhouses is 389. That's where the differences are. But look at the number of new listings are up, pending sales are down, closed sales are down, days on the market are up, and the percentage of list price received is down, and they pretty much are concurrent with both the single family and the townhouses. And for us visually, people, we can see that the single family houses have leveled off in terms of appreciation, and townhouses, have actually dipped, and looks like they may have leveled off. And for the entire state of Georgia, level. So just things to think about. Looking at the rentals, we have 116 rental homes available at a median asking price of $2,500. Last month, we rented 51 homes at a median rental price of $2,300. Condos, 63 on the market, 12 rented. Obviously, the large institutions and the apartment complexes aren't reporting everything through FMLS, so these numbers may be skewed, but you can see that the median rental price for something in Cherokee County is close to $2,300 a month. And if we look at that as a 3-to-1 income ratio, we're looking at $6,900 a month, $7,000 a month. People are looking for $80,000 a year in income to rent a house. So, people renting, it's tough. Buying a house, it seems to be getting a little easier with the interest rates coming down a bit and the inventory up over last year. But, this is a shorter video this month. Hopefully you can use some of these statistics with your clients and help them feel good about choosing you to help them buy or sell houses. And then next month, early in the month, I'll do a year-end recap of the statistics over the year of 2025. Thanks.